the first thing that I would like to say is that as a Spaniard, I'm honored to have been elected in a country like Portugal. We are friends, we are neighbors, and you are a country extremely compromised with multilateralism, with peace, and with dialogue. So, again, thank you very much for hosting us, and thank you very much for such a great organization these days. Thank you, Paula, thank you, Luis, and thank you, the whole delegation. Thank you very much for all your work. I cannot speak in Spanish, but I would like also to say that here there is a bridge that was built by a German who was following the architecture of Tour Eiffel, of Gustave Eiffel. So it's also an example of a bridge that unites us. And as I was not prepared for this moment, I'm going to try to speak from my heart. And the first thing that I'm going to say is something for the Ukrainian delegation. In 2002, I was in Moscow with a group of Chechen doctors that were telling me, Europe has dropped us. Europe has dropped us. And I always forget this because I spent 2 years working just to denounce Putin's atrocities 20 years ago. And in my mind, there is always one thing. I will never forget what this doctor said. So the most important thing is that we have to be all united with you and with Ukraine. So, and the second thing that I would like to say is that the American delegation is not here, but the most important is that the parliamentarians from the USA do all that they can, that we are still united with Ukraine, and I can say that as a member of the parliament of a country like Spain, under the Spanish president, we started the process of accession of Ukraine to the European Union. So we need a European Ukraine more than ever. The thing, and let me say the last two things. We will meet in Istanbul in November, and I think it's very symbolic. The city of dialogue, the city between the West and the East, the West and the East. So I hope that we will continue, as Roberto said, a bridge for dialogue and for the future of peace. And I'm going to end just with one last thing, is that in 1998, I was in The Hague doing my master, and I was in the International Court of Justice doing my children's competition. So it's great that in 2026, we will have the summer session there, a place of dialogue and international justice. So thank you very much, and also thank you, Pia, for your work the last 2 years.